Hi, everyone. I'm excited to speak with another qualified customer using Piper the AI SDR to scale all of their inbound pipeline generation efforts. With us now is the head of growth and customer marketing at Sendoso, Austin Sandmeyer. Welcome, Austin.
Hey, Dan. It's great to be here. Excited to chat.
Well, thank you for being here. And Sendoso, like we were just talking about, has been a long-time customer of Qualified. Can you share with us why you hired Piper to join your team?
Yeah. I think our strategy has changed quite a bit over the years of using Qualified and thinking about what is the best use case for everybody. And then, we heard about Piper and we thought, okay, amazing. This is perfect for the scale that we have and where we want to go.
Well, tell us a little bit about the onboarding experience and what your current use case looks like at Sendoso.
Yeah. So onboarding was super easy. We gave Piper our website and scraped it. They reviewed it. I kind of went back and forth. We've, fed additional content. We added some PDFs around like some of our, decks and things like that to help build up her knowledge. Went through about a week of testing. So, quite honestly, really fast in my opinion. So we went through a week of testing where I was challenging her individually, like going back and forth in the chat. I also asked our entire team to come on and I asked the SDRs, throw your toughest, hardest questions at Piper and let's see how she responds. I want to know, what they get on the daily basis, how Piper's able to respond. And so we went through that. I was able to give some coaching responses and, respond this, respond that. We like this, say this instead of that. And then slowly but surely, once we felt that responding was just great, if not better than some of the human SDRs in the manner of just they are stressed for time. And so they can't always get the perfect response out either. We put her into a few experiences. So we started launching her on, certain pages of our site. And then after we got some public traffic on it, I was like, okay, well, let's just roll this out more widely. It also is super impactful because the SDR is walking into a conversation that's pre-baked. And so you already know a little bit. They can look back at the transcript. They know what the challenges are, where Piper's already answered some of the great questions for them. And so they're just coming in to, the ball is halfway down the court. And so now it's just going into the goal.
Can you share some of the results that you've seen specifically with Piper?
Yeah. So our goal with Piper, as you may be able to pick up, is to help scale all of our efforts, specifically our inbound efforts. But we're absolutely seeing that today, specifically as people come to our website. Being that front line of engagement has been incredibly impactful. And so that has been, incredible for getting that the conversation started and, getting that into Salesforce, getting that meeting booked. That's been massive impact out the door. And then next is kind of that time saving component. So we're definitely freeing up our BDR time. I would say 15 to 20% of the time previously was responding to stuff, being that front line, being that prompt, pouncing on, vendor or visitors as they, visit the website. And so they were doing that right away, but that has now allowed them to be that second in command and kind of get the insight that allows Piper to go do that. And they're able to spend more time on other high value pipeline activities, kind of like I was talking about, outbounding, addressing, certain event invites as we think about upcoming events coming into it, and just allowing them more time to focus on, a little bit more personalized challenge things that they need to do and get a little bit more effort on it. So that was super impactful. And then, secondly, or thirdly, in theory, Piper is it's just way more effective than any rule-based chatbot that I've ever worked with. And I've used a lot of different chatbots in my time. This is my 7th startup. I've been playing around for a while. And one of the best things that I like to think about is she's proactively there, actively engaging, and can really kickstart the conversation. You're on our pricing page. She knows you're on our pricing page. You saw where you visited other pages. She can take all of that context and give a great, pounce or a great first response where I love our BDRs and I love our SDRs, but it's hard for them to know where, follow every single visitor all the time and give that perfect response. So that's been another massive impact that we've seen. Increasing engagement, increasing leads, increasing meetings booked. All in all of this has really increased our overall pipeline numbers and, more closed won, more meetings booked, which is at the end of the day what we're all trying to get to.
Austin, this is music to my ears. Love hearing how it's scaling your team, giving your team time back, and then obviously also increasing the engagement, the leads, and all the meetings booked. So thank you so much for sharing your success with Piper and with all of us. Thank you.
Yes, of course.